So anyway, we ran into this guy Pete, who's a local stable in the area, and he's got a shop he named after his wife Rebecca's Beach Shop.
The locals call us the mall. We don't have it here, you're not supposed to want it. And we do a little bit of everything: sauces, jams, souvenir stuff. We do artwork. I rent surfboards.
So old.
Is it? Looks brand new.
Yeah, he said he left it in storage for like 20 years.
First year I came here was '72, surfing, and liked it. And kept coming back and coming back and coming back, and been in here about 18 years now. The waves here are great. We get a lot of surf, multiple beaches in this area. Most of the waves seem to hit this part of the island. There's a lot of barrier reefs other parts of the island, but it's a stretch to get to. A lot of them aren't rideable. They're visually, you see a wave, but if you went out there, it's all breaking right on the reef. Or you need a boat, or you have to paddle a half a mile, and who wants to do that? There's so many waves in this area. Surfers Beach is probably the most fun, all around surf.
Well, finally arrived at the world-famous Surfers Beach in Eleuthera.
The wave there is really makeable.
Really clean, really mellow, easy wave. Maybe some head-high waves, and then there was some waves on the outside that would break, and Rat was the one that kind of like the longboarder, George.
Rat Dog's my nickname.
He kind of spent, would sit out there, him and Harry, and they were catching a lot of waves from the outside and taking them all the way in.
I surfed, I guess, here 26 years ago. I knew the first time I came here, I fell in love with this place. It took me that long to be able to get me a little shack where I can live here now.
Nick and I paddled down the beach and found this little slamming kind of shore break. It was barreling. It was closing out a little bit, but it was real fun. Definitely a good way for a little variety.
One thing about the surf scene is there isn't that many Bahamian surfers necessarily. You're definitely surfing with mostly winter residents or part-time residents and visitors.
I spent my younger years in Hawaii on the North Shore, lived there for 10 years and made surfboards over there. It was really cool, sort of a good period. And then I moved down to Puerto Rico and lived there. It was a really cool town, a lot of fun. Met my wife there, and when we came over here, we just really fell in love with how peaceful it is, and at this stage of my life, it fit real well. It's cool. We hiked back up north to Glass Window Bridge.
On the east side, you have the deep, dark blue Atlantic Ocean, and on the west side is the crystal clear, pristine, calm, relaxing white sand beach of the Caribbean Sea.
Wow, look at this.
Lance was saying he'd like to jump off one of these cliffs, and he was saying that you could probably get up right here under the bridge, but the rocks are a little jagged and the swell's still a little big. So you could probably do it on a flat day, but definitely not today.
Yeah. On the glass window bridge, you can see there was 2 lanes. Now there's only 1. And the perfect storm, which was also called the rage here in Eleuthera, is probably what knocked this other lane out.
When the Atlantic is big enough, it actually goes over and makes a little trail of foam.
And the thing that's so special about here is the views and the contrast between the different waters.
Coming up next, we check out Preacher's Cave.